All right. This is Jacob alphakirby's Jake. This is Jacob alphakirby Ross's official Super Smash Brothers Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch Smash competitive tier list. Um, I want to go through it and sort of pick what I think is awful about it. Because obviously, like, okay, I don't know how many responses there is. There's a lot of responses saying that it's dog shit. And I want to, before going into it really, I want to address this one, which is that there's a very good chance this is bait. I do not put like baiting like this above him, but also I don't put having opinions like this above him. So I don't know. There's a decent hint of bait. If so, I'm not gonna say like you got me, but I mean you did get me to give you attention. But I'm also mostly doing this because I think it's funny to like totally look through it like this. Um, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Right, we're gonna open up Smash tier list in there it is in another tab. And why is it so zoomed out? Oh, because I zoomed out so I could get it. Stop! I don't want to print. Awful, awful. Zoom it back in. And we're going to take his characters and make a tier list based off of how wrong or right he is. So we'll put. We'll start at the top with what the fuck are you talking about? And then we'll end on like perfect. Like this is exactly where I'd put them. Or like pretty close. We'll make this like respectable. Like I don't think Snake goes top 5, but it's like fine if you think he does. Middle is like I don't know, who cares? Actually, I think probably I don't know. I do not agree. And then what's between I don't agree and who cares? You're probably wrong. Actually, I kind of want to make this I don't know, who cares? And then actually, I'm just going to delete this middle tier. Yeah, this looks fine. Okay. So, we'll start with his top 5 here. I think this is a fine top 5, right? I think especially okay, Pikachu, Joker, Palu. Or Pikachu, Joker, Palu. I think are all top 3, top 4, top 5 like free. Like if you say they aren't, whatever. I think PT top 5 is fine. That maybe isn't like a perfect opinion. Like you could argue that PT's not top 5. You could maybe argue me into PT's not top 10. But I think top 5 sounds great. Snake, I don't agree that Snake's top 5, but that is a perfectly respectable opinion. That's fine. Taking it as this is top 5, that's fine. If you take it as this is S tier and it's only these 5 characters, that's a whole nother thing, but I don't think that's what he's doing. So, which then we move into top tier, which, God, I'm just like, this is the first time I'm like really getting a good look at it. Like, there's Bowser Jr. in here. There's Puff in here. He thinks Puff is better than Yoshi. Is it ordered? Is it ordered? I think. Hold up. If I pull up Discord here, I'm gonna pull it on the other tab so nothing happens to get leaked or whatever. Not that I think there's anything that can be leaked. He didn't say if it's ordered or not when he posted it in the Discord. Let me PM him real quick. Is your tier list ordered? Okay. So, actually, I'm gonna add a tier back here between I don't know who cares and how do I do this? I just had the idea and I forgot. Because I don't know who cares. Fuck it, I'm deleting again until the idea comes back to me because I totally forgot what I was going for. He's away right now, so he might not get back to me. Going back here though, Zero Suit top tier, fine. Peach top tier, good. I'd say at least these 4 are good. I'd even say Roy in top tier is respectable, right? That's the first one that isn't perfect, I'm gonna say. But what? Zero Suit, Peach. Where's Peach? Peach, and what was it, Shulk? Shulk Game & Watch? Yeah. I'm so bad at finding characters on this. Game & Watch. Game & Watch could go either here. I'm going to say he's more in the respectable category. Wario, same thing. He's probably perfect. Crom's definitely a bit of a hot take. Okay, that's what the next tier is, right? This one is hot take. Hot take is like, I don't agree with you, but I do not necessarily think you are wrong. That's the color it should be, right? Yeah. Oh, it's his tail. Okay. So that's like a hot take. I don't agree with you. I don't think it's a very big deal. That's where Crom's going to go. And I think Lucina belongs in top tier. I know some people don't think she does. Samus in top tier is a very hot take. That's a hot take that I don't hate, but it's definitely one that I cannot like get behind. I'm not there with you. Cause Samus, I don't know. Samus is a character I go back and forth on how good they are. She is. Sometimes I like watch Quick Play, not Quick Play, but like Quick, the European German player play. And I'm like, dude, Samus is crazy. And then sometimes it's like, this character is nothing. This character is fucking rough. So I think top tier is like insane to say. I think if you put Samus in high tier, that's something I agree with, but I acknowledge is not the popular opinion. Cloud in top tier is fine. I don't agree with you, but especially if you're playing Wi-Fi, I think it's perfectly respectable to think Cloud's there. Charizard in top tier, I don't know. It's between these two, right? I definitely don't think Charizard's top tier, especially because if this is ordered, that's what, 1, 2, 3, 5. He's saying Charizard's top 20. Yeah, I think that's fine. That goes in respectable. Especially, I don't know. Every PT has a different opinion, and everyone who doesn't play PT also has a different opinion than everyone who does. So, like, I don't know. Who's really to say? I think Charizard up there is fine. I do think it's insane to call him the best Pokemon, which is what we're doing here. Sorry, what's that? Yeah, because he has Ivy bottom 5, and he has Squirtle below Kirby, which we'll fucking get to that, dude. That's like, what the fuck are we talking about? Robin top tier, I think you've got him right in the right spot. Both in like my personal tier list and the popular. Fox, Greninja, we're gonna skip Toon Link for a second and do Inkling. Yeah, that's all fine. Let's see, Fox, Greninja, Inkling, fine. Toon Link, I don't know. I don't think Toon Link goes there. I think Toon Link's a good candidate for I don't know who cares tier. Like, no one has a fucking opinion about Toon Link. Nobody thinks he's as good. Like, you're wrong. But, like, I don't fucking care if you think Toon Link's top tier. Like, fucking whatever. I don't know, maybe. I think I've probably put him up there before. Because I think Young Link Toon Link is very similar to Young Link. And I think if you put Young Link right here, I'd be like, whoa, that's respectable. Like, I don't know. It's fucking fine. Who cares? It's Toon Link. He's just like a slightly worse Young Link. But Young Link's still pretty fucking good. Mario here. These are all fine. Mario, Pac-Man, Mega Man. The sort of classics. Actually, Mega Man in top tier is kind of a hot take, right? I think it's respectable. I'm going to put it in respectable. Let's compare. I'm trying to remember that his high tier and top tier are not the same. Does that change anything for me, really? No, not really. The only one of these that is fine is Wolf, so we're going to knock that out real quick. Wolf, perfect. You got him in top tier. Rest of this, what the fuck are you talking about? Rosa? Wii Fit? Puff? Yoshi? Bowser Jr.? What? Okay. I think Puff and Bowser Jr. are like the biggest offenders here. Puff goes, what the fuck are you talking about? Bowser Jr., what the fuck are you talking about? Neither of them should be this high. By nobody, I don't know. Maybe I could put Bowser Jr. here. I'm going to leave them both right here. That's insane. How have I already been recording? Almost 10 minutes. Jesus. We're just through top tier. Link. I think Link, Rosa are both probably hot takes. Right? Where's Link? Link's a hot take to put in top tier. I mean, I almost want to say I don't agree, but that's not, I don't know. Rosa's almost an I don't know who cares. Because, like, other than But like, I don't know. This is kind of like, I think you're wrong, but it's also like, I don't know where she fucking goes. I don't know what Rosalina belongs in. We Fit. We Fit's good, but she's not top tier. It's just like a very hot take. And then Yoshi. Yeah, Yoshi's just another hot take. The only one I feel weird about is Rosa. In terms of, I don't know if I've got it sort of judged right. Saying Rosa's a top tier is crazy. But also, I don't know. There's a world where it's just like a hot take. But even then, like, I think it'd be a hot take to put her here. Putting her here is just like, what? What are you talking about? Which then moves us into high tier. High tier, it gets almost crazier just by starting with Kirby. Kirby's another, like, what the fuck are you talking about? I see people put Kirby, like, here, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? People say Kirby has, like, a winning matchup on, like, Palu or something. What the fuck are you talking about? No, he doesn't. Like, I think Kirby's probably slept on. Kirby's probably better than bottom 5, but maybe he's not. I don't know. Kirby's just not that good. Kirby's not high tier. Kirby's not better than Squirtle or Ness or Young Link? What are you talking about? You played Kirby for a little while. What do you mean Kirby's high tier? You're a fucking fool. I don't know. How do I do Squirtle? So on one hand, like, this is wrong, but it's accentuated by the fact of, like, having it below Kirby, below Bowser Jr., below Puff. Like, there's characters that he is clearly better in than he is below. But, like, in a vacuum, like, yeah, I don't know. Putting him in high tier is, like, a hot take. That's where I'll go. He's hot take tier. Because it's like, I don't know. Squirtle probably goes here. Like, I, like many, think Squirtle is the best PT Pokemon. And I think that PT's top 5. So, like, Squirtle's probably, like, top 10, top 15, top 20. Like, Squirtle should probably be where Charizard is. Like, if these two were switched, I wouldn't give a shit, right? If Squirtle and Charizard were switched, I'd be like, yeah, sure. Whatever. Luke is higher than Ness. Is somewhere between hot take and I don't know, who cares. I don't know. I think it's more a hot take. It's insane to put him above a lot of these characters, but I think just putting him in high tier is like, huh? It's just like, what? What are you talking about? Sure, I guess. I guess you can think Lucas is that good. Like, it's not insane. Like, I saw fucking Mallory, Mario Girl, on the timeline earlier being like, Lucas is better than Ness objectively. It's like, no, he's not. Shut up. Ness is clearly better. But, sure, that's what you want to believe. I think Ness should go a little bit lower, but in general, I'm going to put that as perfect. I think this is a perfectly fine place to put Ness. Young Link's a little low, but it's respectable. I think Young Link is kind of slept on. Hero is kind of perfect here. So is Luigi, I saw was coming up. What was that in between, though? Banjo. It's definitely a hot take to put Banjo up here. I don't think it's respectable. Banjo might be another, I don't know, who cares. I think he is. It's like, I don't know, how good or bad is Banjo? I don't know. Everyone just doesn't have fun with him because he's a fucking boring character. He's not fun to fight and he's not fun to play. And everyone fucking begged for Banjo to be in this game, and then Banjo was just like, he's not that good. He's not that fun. Like, I don't know. He's just Banjo. Who cares? Sorry, I'm texting, which I should cut out. I'm going to be a lazy shit, and I'm just going to fucking upload this video file raw. After Banjo. Bowser here seems great. I like the Bowser placement. Bowser's, like, perfect. I know he doesn't like playing Captain Falcon, and so I think it's fine to put Falcon this high. I think Falcon here is respectable. It's a little bit hot take, but, like, not enough that I have an issue with it. And I think, like, if I saw a normal tier list Captain Falcon here, it's like, sure. Diddy's a hot take, but it's respectable. Diddy's respectable. I think it's fine to say Diddy's high tier, especially if you're, like, looking at it sort of, like, hopefully. Like, Diddy's maybe not here right now, but I think peak Diddy could very easily be considered high tier. I think it's a fine opinion. Olimar in high tier, I think, is also, like, fine. That's probably where I'd put him. It's also, like, a little bit, I don't know, who cares, but without, like, the implication that that's a bad spot. Because Olimar's kind of like, I don't know. Everyone stopped playing him after he got nerfed. he still good? Probably, but nobody plays him. Falco, this is a fine Falco opinion. I super don't agree with it, but I know most people do. I. It also depends on how ordered this is. Like, I definitely don't think he's better than Ken or better than Pichu. But, like, I don't know. He's probably better than most of the people in this tier, except maybe, like, Ryu, Lucario, and Marth, depending on how you weigh them. Villager, maybe. I don't know. It's, like, fine. Ike here is a fine. Everything else here is looking kind of fine. Some stuff could be... This is all going to be in the bottom half of my tier list, right? Like, Ike, Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt respectable or hot take? I don't know. Yeah, we'll put him in respectable. I think that's fine. It's a little bit, I don't know, who cares, but like, whatever. I think putting Ike here is perfect. I think putting Ken here is pretty good. Pichu. Okay, we'll start here, right? I think Sonic, it's a respectable placement, but I'd probably put him in top tier, especially if you have fucking... Not even, like, okay, not even to point at, like, the worst defenders here. Like, Sonic is better than Wii Fit. Sonic is better than Mega Man, probably. Like, even offline. Like, we saw Wrath get 5th at Frostbite. Like, everyone loves to talk about Toast's run. Let's talk about fucking Wrath's run, dude. Sonic is good offline. People just don't want to play him. Ken is, like, top 20 on PGR with Sonic. We just don't know shit about him. Because we're all a bunch of American pussies who are, like, are afraid of a timeout. Like, whatever. Sonic is better than we're giving him credit for. What else is on this? Pichu, Robin, Terry. I think those are all respectable. I think I probably have Terry about here on my list, but I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. Robin, I'm going to put in hot take. It's definitely on the lower end of hot takes, but Pichu's probably perfect, actually. I kind of like Pichu here. And Terry's respectable. Terry's somewhere between respectable and hot take. And even between, I don't know, who cares. But I think he's probably in the respectable category. That does a pretty good part. That's like a lot of the tier list done, right? Like, this is what we have left, and a lot of that's costumes. So, Plant mid-tier is kind of a hot take. People go back and forth on Plant. I don't think it's the end of the world to put him there, but it does seem very high. Marth, I don't know how I feel about Marth here. I think Marth is a perfect, I don't know, who cares. Like, this seems kind of high. Like, he's the character with the least tournament result. Like, if I go, let me see here. I look up Orion stats, TTS. Can I find this, like, updated? I have it saved in my favorites on my laptop, but this one's a year ago. It's probably not the most recent one. Yeah, there we go. What's up, Bernard? Okay. Oh, cool. It's linked in the doc. This is a mildly annoying and long-winded way for me to get to my point about Marth, but I want to do it so I can flex my fucking game knowledge because I'm a genius. So, the Orion stats, which is like the second most popular ranking system after PGR, obviously, also does this, right? Where it's a sort of weighted tier list based on both what is getting results. Yeah, basically just that, right? Where every good performance you get gives you more points. Which makes it slightly a popularity contest, but also in general, I think it does a good job at like showing the spread. Like, it's insane to say Rob's the best character in the game. It's not insane to say Rob is one of the best characters in terms of mixing best and most popular. Same with Wolf. Everyone has a fucking Wolf. Snake is kind of crazy, but I wonder how much of that is like Snake can just like farm tournaments. Palu, Joker, Wario, Peach. These are all pretty top tier characters. If you go down to the bottom here, yeah, Martha's the only character with nothing. No representation. Literally zero. Like, Falco, 21. Doc is somewhere on here. Relatively high, I think. Oh, he's literally right here. My mouse is covering. 19. Jigglypuff has half a point. Swordfighter, Mac, Ganon. Excuse me. Yeah. I don't know. It seems insane to say Marth is mid-tier with, like, Ryu. That's too much for me. Marth is, I don't know, who cares. Byleth, Byleth is, we're a little late to get into this category. I don't agree. I don't think it's insane to put him there. I think you are wrong. I think Byleth is dog shit. Ryu, same deal. Ryu's a good person to put. I don't agree. I think Ryu's a lot higher. But it's not, like, totally insane, I guess. Same with Lucario, actually. His mid-tier is the perfect, just like, I don't agree with you. But, I don't know. They aren't the worst opinions. That could be worse. Pit should be lower, but I think that's just, like, a hot take. I think it's just, like, hot take. I think Pit is bottom fucking 25 instead of bottom 5. Like, sure, I don't know. Ridley, probably right around here. That's a good spot for Ridley, to be honest. Same with Zelda. Villager. I think Villager's another I don't agree. Like, obviously I don't agree, but I think Villager goes like here. Actually, is this that bad a Villager opinion? We're going to come back to Villager in like a sec. I want to look at Ganon here. Ganon should not be mid-tier. Ganon's like, yeah. It's not just a hot take to say Ganon's like a mid-tier. Like, no, Ganon's bad. I think, I don't know. I guess Villager is actually respectable. I just don't agree. I think Villager's way underrated. Which puts us into low tier, which is his bottom tier. But bottom 5 is slightly different. Incineroar's good. A lot of this is good, actually. His bottom tier is not bad at all. His bottom 5's dog shit. We'll get to that. Yeah, I mean, let's think, right? Incineroar, I'd put here. Mewtwo, Isabelle, Corrin. Yeah, literally all of these I would put here. This is a perfectly fine low tier. So what? Incineroar. I'm not going to have Mewtwo, Sheik. Isabelle, Doc. This is the worst part of the video, where I just copy his tier list for a sec. Corrin, K. Rool, Richter. I don't know. These still somehow feel too high, but I know they aren't. I'm just ready to get up in arms about this fucking tier list. Little Mac DDD? Sure. Little Mac DDD. Where'd he go? I just had it. There he is. Which brings us to his bottom 5. Icy's bottom 5. Even saying Icy's is bad, it's just I don't agree. You're wrong. It's not what the fuck are you talking. Ivysaur is a fucking... What are you... What? Ivysaur's not bottom 5. Ivysaur probably has top 5 ledge guarding, ledge trapping in the game. Free. Between... Like, obviously the down air spike. But forward smash covers, I think, every option but, like, one, maybe. As long as you, like, time them right. Like, he has the up B off stage, both for killing and recovering. I don't know. He's goofy sometimes. I think if you say he's the worst Pokemon, it's fine. But all the Pokemon are at least, like, here. Like, you can't be a top 5 character with, like, a bottom 5 in your rotation. That's crazy. What are you talking about? DK bottom 5 is weird. But, I don't know. It's probably respectable in a lot of people's eyes. I don't agree, but... Same with Bayo. It's respectable, but I don't agree. Actually, I think I'm going to say it's a hot take for Bayo to be that low. Oops, I just separated my tabs. There we go. Because people get mad on Twitter when Bayo mains are like, Bayo sucks. So, saying she's bottom 2 is probably wrong. Meta Knight is... Yeah, kind of perfect. I think Meta Knight's dog shit. And then, fuck me. I don't know. I mean... he made a tier for Mii's because he didn't want to, like, rank Mii's. Like... That's fine. So, let's look at this, right? More than half his tier list is fine. It's not the worst tier list in the world. Even then, he's got a lot of respectable. He's got a decent amount of hot takes. Some characters where it's like, I don't fucking care. Some characters I think he's wrong on, and some characters I think he is objectively wrong on. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. Like, it's not the worst tier list in the world. They're just like, okay. I think whether or not it's ordered plays a really big part here that my little tier list isn't showing. Because, like, sure, it's, like, weird to put, or, yeah, we'll say it's weird to put, I don't know, Robin in high tier. But it's more insane that you put Robin over, like, I don't know. Okay, maybe that's a bad example. It's a hot take to put. I actually said that's respectable. Sure, it's fine to put Charizard on high tier. It's insane to put Charizard over Rob? Over Squirtle? I don't know. I just. It's so much. Sure, I don't. I can't, like, get into it. It's insane to me. Like, it's hard for me to verbalize. Like, I don't know. It gets a lot better after his mid and low tiers aren't terrible. His low tier, I think, is, like, pretty spot on. There's a couple characters missing, sure, but there's nothing, like, desperately, like, wrong. Like, there's no one here that shouldn't be here. Um, yeah, I don't know. Should I? He's not on Discord. I thought it would be fun to, like, bring him in voice call real quick, but he's not on. So I'm trying to think if I have anything more I need to say about this. It's just like the order is weird. That's all. But, like, if you're not ordering it, it's fine. I also, it's part of what makes it, like, look like bait, right? Is, like, there's just enough, like, fucked opinions, like, what are you talking about, for it to, like, cause an argument, but just, like, enough that's fine for it to be believable, right? That's part of what makes it a bait. I want to read through some of these responses, actually. Can I close the picture and just look at the tweet? Yeah. Take this down. Yeah, okay, because Adam posted it and said, this is alphakirby's tier list. Someone shamed this man, maybe Eerie or Ankle Knuckle. He said, take this down almost instantly after it was posted. Is it going to make me click to look at... No, okay. Mobile's weird sometimes. Are all of his brain cells consumed by Icy's tech because I see Junior in top tier and have no other explanation? But I prefer my opinions. I don't want to get political, but I prefer my opinion over yours. Thank you. That's the other thing, right? Is, like, him in the replies, he's not, like, going super hard on defending it. Like, he's not using any, like, logic to be like, well, yeah, Junior's got this and this and this, and he makes top tier. He just, like, is baiting. Ew, what the fuck is this? I think I'm gonna be sick. K. Rool mid tier, Shields and Incineroar bottom 5, and Ivy low tier. What is he? What? Shields and Incin bottom 5, Ivy low tier. Is he saying Ivy should be moved up to low tier from bottom 5, or is he just saying, like, Ivy low tier? What are you talking about? He doesn't have K. Rool mid tier, so he's saying K. Rool should be mid tier, which is also stupid. Like, I know you're playing K. Rool, but you can't tell me that K. Rool is mid tier. What? Incineroar is not bottom 5 either, and I don't know. Shields could be a couple things. Closest thing I can think is Shotos, but if you're saying Shotos are bottom 5, you're insane. This is good, y'all straight capping. It's another thing that makes it look like bait, is, like, one of his best friends also backing it up in the comments. That actually might be the biggest giveaway, because I know 5K does not think that DK is bottom 5. Which means it's probably bait, and I just burned half an hour, but still. Ivy bottom 5 is total Eerie bait, so I'm going to look the other way. What? No, he's so bad. Don't take the bait. How? Yoshi top tier, Sai, I wish. Okay, winter shorts. That's not the worst opinion on here, clearly, right? It is a hot take to put Yoshi in top tier. He's definitely not the only one. This was a mix of me not wanting to take the bait and me also wanting to, like, have an answer. I don't have anything to say. The Kirby placement speaks for itself. But also, ooh, I had so much I wanted to say, as you can tell by my 30-minute video. I think these are more responses, right? Sheik, not Shields. Gotcha. Sheik, bottom 5. Yeah, that's a fine opinion. And then DK as well. I don't know what's up with autocorrect. Wait, what did you not say DK? I thought... Yeah, I don't know.